The whole thing is to help position who the best media owner in town is through all those opportunities. So it's solution-based selling, diagnostic approach to your selling. It's involvement with the client, understanding the client's strategic needs, understanding what your competitors can offer, and then looking at how do we take that, how do we diagnose down, and how do we come back with the best possible solution. And obviously part of that is the quick turnaround time, is your attention to detail in the presentation and proposal. So it's all those good things that literally help us. We take a proposal to the ad agency. If they can make it work, we almost want to give them a cut and paste scenario where it's so good they can just put it straight into their proposal and they submit it to the client. Obviously the agencies are under huge pressure, so there's no time for us to drag our heels. We need to, innovate. We need to turn around things very quickly, and we need to get back to them ASAP. And I guess it's the same from the agency side, is when a client makes a request, how fast do they turn it around? How fast do they turn around back to the media owner? Do they give us the time of day to see them? Do they give us proper briefs, etc., etc.? So it's really a twofold approach. And then out of that comes who's the best at doing that. It's online judging. So what FGI do is they submit a whole lot of online proposals with an incentive scheme built into it. And that goes out to a whole database of trade people, basically on the media owner side and on the advertising agency side and the media owner side. There's a long questionnaire there that has to be filled out online, basically. So you fill out your online questionnaire, or the questionnaire then goes back online to FGI. FGI is a very credible research house. They then go through those results and then they obviously correlate and they choose the best out of that. And over the last 3 years, we've won the best print media owner, which I'm very proud of. And obviously the big goal over here is to win the overall media owner award. In other words, that's the best media owner in town, out of the radio, television, print, magazine, sales houses. And fortunately this year, I think through having great people around me, it's really helped, is that we managed to not just win the print media owner award, but we've also won the overall media owner award. There's no doubt that when you look at our synergistical selling approach, that it does help us. So instead of just taking out a print opportunity now, we try and integrate radio into that, we put digital into that, we put television into that. So we try and take all the channels we have in the group and amalgamate them in. So say, for example, clients looking at a black market, 25 to 34-year-old type demographic profile, we will then go in with Soweto Live, which is a digital site. We'd go in with Soweto TV, which we now sell on behalf. And then we'd look to our radio stations, which are also aligned with that market, to see what works best for them. And then we try and put them all together. Obviously, because we're dealing with the media agencies to a large extent, the negotiation and the deals are done with the media agencies, because that's what they're there for, that's what they get paid by their client for. But it certainly helps us to go and talk to the clients, to get the strategic inputs from the clients, so that by the time our reps go into the marketplace, into the ad agencies, they're not just going in there with coffee and muffins, they're actually going in with a strategic diagnosed approach that we've often got out of the client already, so we try and go back with a solution.